Hello and welcome. Today I should give you my own personal take on living in the depths of Isaan in the rainy season, in the form of a story. Therefore, if you are sitting comfortable, I shall begin. So, as I sit here on my worn-out rattan chair, nursing a lukewarm beer, I cannot help but marvel at the irony of my situation. Here I am, now retired in the depths of Isaan, the region in the northeast of Thailand. The wife says we moved here for the quiet life. Quiet, if only she knew. It is late afternoon and the sky has just finished emptying its bowels over our little village. The rainy season, they call it. I call it nature's revenge for all those years I spent moaning about the English drizzle. The deluge has finally ceased, leaving behind a humid stillness that clings to my skin like a clingy ex-girlfriend. Not that I would know anything about that, mind you. As the last drops fall from the corrugated roof of our modest home, I still myself for what is coming next. The calm before the storm, as it were. Except in this case, it is the calm before the ruddy orchestra of amphibians and insects decides to tune up. It starts slowly at first. A lone bullfrog clears its throat somewhere near the small pond at the bottom of a neighbour's garden. Probably the same blighter that has been eyeing up their prized water lilies. I swear one day I will catch that slimy git and introduce him to the joys of French cuisine. However, I digress. The solitary croak is like a conductor tapping his baton. Within seconds, the whole pond erupts in a chorus that would make Wagner weep with envy. Frogs of all sizes join in, from the deep bass of the bullfrogs to the tenor trills of the tree frogs. It is, if they are competing to see who can make the most racket. Bloody hell, I mutter, taking a swig of my now tepid beer. It's like Glastonbury for amphibians out there. My wife pokes her head out of the kitchen window and asks, "What did you say? You want more beer?" I shake my head, knowing that if I have another, I will be up all night visiting the loo. No, just commenting on our nightly concert, I tell her. She grins, still finding amusement in my British grumblings after all these years, and says, "Oh, you mean the frogs? They sing for the rain god. Very good luck." Luck, my foot. If that was true, we would have won the lottery by now, and given how often this cacophony occurs. As the sun dips lower, painting the sky in hues that will make a Bangkok ladyboy blush, the insect section of the pond orchestra decides to join in. Crickets start their incessant chirping, and a sound that used to drive me bonkers when I first moved here. Now it is almost comforting, like the background noise of a busy pub on a Friday night. Well, almost. However, it is the cicadas that really take the cake. These noisy buggers seem to think they are at a heavy metal concert, screeching away like there's no tomorrow. I am convinced they are the reason I'm going deaf, though the wife insists it's just my old age and the tinnitus. Cheeky woman. It is a wonder anything can sleep through this racket, I grumble, more to myself than anyone else. As if on cue, a gecko chirps from somewhere above my head, probably lurking in the eaves of the house. Great, another voice added to the choir. I swear these little lizards are the gossips of the animal kingdom, always nattering about who knows what. The pond itself seems to come alive as the evening progresses. Ripples dance across its surface, evidence of teeming life beneath. It could be the frogs, the fish, who knows what else, all going about their business as if they own the place, which I suppose they do. As darkness falls, the fireflies come out to play. Now, I will admit this is one part of the nightly spectacle I actually enjoy. Hundreds of tiny living lights floating around the pond like fairies at a garden party. It is almost enough to make me forget about the wall of sound assaulting my ears. Almost, that is. The wife joins me on the porch, setting a plate of somtam on the rickety table between us. The spicy papaya salad is a welcome distraction from the natural symphony surrounding us. Beautiful, yes, she says, gesturing towards the pond with her fork. I grunt non-committingly, not wanting to admit that. Yes, it is rather beautiful in its own chaotic way. Bit noisy, isn't it? She laughs, a sound that I have grown to love more than I would ever admit aloud, and says, "You say the same thing every night, old man, but you never want to move away." Moreover, she is right, of course. For all my grumblings, I would not trade this for the world. The noise, the humidity, the odd creepy crawly finding its way into our house, it is all part of the package. A package that, despite my best efforts to maintain my grumpy exterior, I have grown quite fond of. As we sit there eating our dinner and listening to the natural orchestra before us, I am struck by a thought. Back in London, the only sounds I would hear at this time of the night were cars and maybe a drunk stumbling home from the pub. Here, in this little corner of Isaan, I am surrounded by life in all its noisy, messy glory. A particularly loud croak makes me jump, nearly spilling my somtam. Blimey, that one sounds like it's been smoking 40 a day for the past decade. The wife giggles, patting my arm affectionately. Maybe he is an English frog, come to keep you company. I roll my eyes, but cannot help chuckling. God help us if the frogs start picking up British habits. We'll have them queuing up for the flies next. As the night wears on, the cacophony continues unabated. Frogs croak, insects chirp, geckos gossip, and somewhere in the distance a dog barks, probably as overwhelmed by the noise as I am. It is a reminder that in this part of the world, silence is a rare commodity, especially after rainfall. Nevertheless, you know what? As I sit here with my wife by my side and the sounds of nature all around us, I realise something. This noisy, chaotic, wonderful, alive little pond is a metaphor for my life here in Isaan. It is not always peaceful, but it is certainly not quiet, but it is vibrant, unpredictable, and oddly beautiful. Just do not tell the wife I said that. I have a reputation to maintain. After all, I cannot have people thinking this grumpy old Englishman has gone soft in his retirement, even if deep down I know I have. As I prepare to head inside for the night, I take one last look at our neighbour's little pond. "Good night, you noisy buggers," I mutter, a small smile playing on my lips. Try not to wake the whole village, huh? However, I know it's a lost cause. Tomorrow after the rain, it will start all over again. Moreover, despite my grumblings, I would not have it any other way. Moreover, that last sentence is true. I would not change a thing. So, that's it. Please let me know your thoughts of living in rural areas in the rainy season in the comments section below. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And that will make this grumpy old man happy. So, that's it. Until next time, it is a very goodbye from me. Bye bye.